special to be part of a Formula One weekend. Obviously, there is so much buzz going on around the event, so it's great to be back in the paddock, but this time with Porsche Deluxe Carrera Cup. I obviously have experience racing on F1's weekend previously with W Series and USF4, and it's such a great thing to be paired with because it brings more exposure to the series, and so it's great for everybody involved because it brings more eyes to the Porsche series. The difference between the European rounds and the American rounds with F1 is not so much because you still have that international audience that is coming in to watch the race. But I would say America tends to always put their own spin on it, right? Like there's always tends to be more celebrities at American-based events, like obviously Miami last year and COTA. So I think there's always like this more like Hollywood vibe, I guess, that gets put into the US F1 races. So the tricky things about racing on a Formula One weekend is, I think number one is getting into the track. That's always quite the task, which is, I guess, a good thing, right? There's lots of people here to see the event, so can't be too complaining about that. But one thing specifically on track is the evolution is quite severe with all the F1 rubber going down, and we're obviously on Michelin tires and they're on Pirelli. So learning how the different tire compounds will either gel with that Pirelli rubber or will not. So you kind of have to either utilize the line that F1 is using or almost kind of drive around the rubber if it ends up being too greasy for the rubber compound that you're on. And then I think just managing like different procedural things sometimes, like how F1 likes to operate. So just being very clear on what the rules are and how they want you to even just go to grid, how you get on track, like just all the rules, just being clearer and making sure those are what you understand to be going in the weekend.